welcome back to the Team Empire YouTube channel. My girl Bekah with me today, be a little wellness gal. And what are we going to do today, babe?
Today we're doing a little Q&A, so we've had some questions come through on Instagram, so we're going to answer a bunch of those.
We're going to photo shoot after this, so we're going to go through a little bit of that. Maybe do some posing if we have time, like a little bit of training in there, eh?
Yeah.
We're going to start with the questions that you guys have sent through, so thanks for sending them through. Or maybe let's just cover your prep so far.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling right now? We're 9 weeks out from yesterday. So getting close now, single digit weeks.
Yeah, I feel like it's a constant up and down. Like some days I'm like, shit, yeah, got this. Other days I'm like, what am I doing with my life? The last week has definitely been harder with energy levels, definitely felt low. So just trying to like reset my mindset, I guess, around food, not focus on like what I'm missing out on and just like focus on what we're doing. So yeah, I'm like, I feel like I'm 50-50, like I'm pretty good. Still feeling good.
Yeah, we've just dropped the calories down. When did we do that, Dave? Remind me.
Like a week ago.
Like a week ago, last week's chicken, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've done our first like deeper drop into a deficit. We were already in a deficit, but it wasn't as kind of heavy, was it? And now it's like a little bit deeper. So noticing the changes, energy levels are dropping, which is normal. Obviously your body at this point is trying to burn fat and maintain muscle when it's down to the last bit of fat where it wants to hold on to it. So it's hard to do, but we're getting there.
We're getting there, yeah.
Everything's dropping, babe. Measurements, weight, how are we looking?
Yeah, I mean my weight's like all over the place all the time. Like Shannon's is so nice, it goes like that. So mine's just like, but overall, yeah, everything's trending down. Some measurements like my waist are kind of like not changing at all anymore, which is like, there's not really much else to go. Yeah, feeling good, getting there, trusting the process.
Alright, you ready for your first question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's dish them out. What made you decide to compete? And are you going to compete this year or are you looking to do it again in the future?
Yeah, cool. So when I like very first started training at Flex, I saw Shannon and I saw some of the other girls who'd been, I guess, training around the gym, doing bodybuilding prep, and I was really not comfortable in the way I looked. I knew I wasn't really living that much of a healthy lifestyle and kind of was like, oh my gosh, imagine if I ever got to the point where I was like confident enough that I felt like I could do that. And so yeah, we kind of did like our 2 years together, and then towards pretty much a year ago now, we decided, yeah, okay, maybe we'll give it a go. I still don't really feel ready. But yeah, that's pretty much the main reason. It's just like, imagine if I felt like I could get to that place.
And then once you started that prep, it was kind of like you were so invested after
yeah,
that. It was
yeah.
like, I'm ready to go.
I just had to give it like 100%. In terms of like, I definitely want to do like at least one other show. Because I really want to do the whole process of like getting feedback and then like having that to work on and then see where we come in next year. Things like always a bit up in the air with my job and stuff like that, so we'll see, I guess, after a year. But yeah, I feel like definitely aiming for next year as well.
Yeah. Okay, question 2. You've mentioned your cellulite in the past. Have you noticed a difference with that since starting prep?
Yeah, definitely. It's still like my most self-conscious area for sure, and it's definitely going to be the last to go. I feel like the last week even we're going to be like, yeah. I have definitely noticed legs, and that's where like progress photos are so good because you can like put them side by side and be like, because whenever you look at take a new one, all you see is those lumps, and so you're just like, oh my god, I'm not even changing. But then when you kind of put them side to side, you can see that yeah, it's definitely less than what there has been, which is exciting.
And videos are good for that too, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Like photos are good, but sometimes you can catch good angle or whatever. But videos, oh my god, if you get a video.
Yeah, because like when you move and stuff, and your muscles move a different way and they pop, and so yeah, that's really exciting.
Okay, question 3. How do you stay motivated?
I don't.
To put it simply.
I can't rely on motivation. I mean, to be fair, getting up in a bikini in front of like an entire crowd of people is definitely a good motivator.
Yeah.
To not want to look like I'm absolutely the worst on stage, you know. So
fear will keep you going.
It'll keep you going. My biggest advice is always just like, unless you have really specific goals, like just do whatever exercise you actually enjoy, and that's what you will maintain. Because like for Sam and I, you know, even when we're on holiday, we try to find a gym because we actually really enjoy it. We want to go. Like if we can't find a gym when we come back, like the first day that we're back, or like that evening even, we'll be like, okay, we're going. Enforce discipline, create great habits, and do what you enjoy.
But what's your priority, eh?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
If it's your priority, you'll make it happen. Question 4. The worst advice you've ever been given.
I actually didn't think about this one.
Yeah, that's a big question.
You know, health and fitness in general, like social media, is just that whole like eat less, do cardio. Like, and that's the only way you're going to lose fat. You know, it's like you log on to MyFitnessPal and it's like, what's your goal? You're like, I'll lose weight. And it's like, great, be on 1,200 calories a day. And you're like, oh my
The spell grind me. Yeah, I feel you on that.
That advice is probably some of the worst I've ever had.
Okay, question 5. How do you get through your first time at doubts? Because we do have them, right? We both have them since our first time.
Still have them, yeah, definitely. I think it's just like, we were just talking about this beforehand, but just at the end of the day, you're competing against you. You just have to focus on you. You have to do the best that you can do. You can't look at girls that have been competing for a number of years. Like I'm not going to have the muscle mass that they've got, and that's okay. Like just telling yourself like that's okay. I think Melissa, is that how I say? Who was on Shannon's podcast earlier, she gave me some great advice, and she was like, you know, you want to choose the category that you want to grow into, because like your first year, you're probably not going to meet the like standards, you know? Yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's great advice. Like, step 1, get some feedback, and then we'll build from there.
Even if you've competed before, you want to compare yourself to the last one. So you're always going to have those doubts and stuff, but it's a matter of just going and doing it, just giving it everything anyway. It's you against you. Oh, who's your favourite wellness athlete? Can we maybe do a New Zealand one and then an international one?
I like Prof over Hayley. She's a wellness gal. I just constantly like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. She's done it, I think. Talking about it, I've never even met her. Talking about it like I know her. I think she's done a peak before, but then COVID stopped it, so she's kind of like been on the journey for a while. But this year's her first year as well, and she looks amazing. And then I guess overseas, I mean like Francielle, she's incredible. But then Jess Pat from Europe, who's your fan? You got down to her. Yeah. She's incredible as well.
She's great. So Francielle is the Olympian from the last 2 years. The only 2 years has been in wellness. So you guys have probably all seen her or just seen her around. But Jess Pat is a European wellness fitness girl. So it's still wellness, but it's European. So it's a little different, but amazing. Go follow them if you don't.
Yeah.
What scares you the most about competing?
Just not being lean enough, not being in condition. I obviously want to do my best, and like the journey that we've been on so far has been amazing, and I'm so proud of what I've got to, but I don't want to get out there and be like obviously the worst person on stage. I'm like, it's fine if I come last, but if it's like a good last, that's all good.
Yeah. What are you most excited about with show day?
I think just being like all glammed up and on stage again. I used to be a dancer for a very long time, and so I've performed a lot, so I'm actually super excited to have that like adrenaline rush of like being on stage again and being all glitz and glam, and I'm just excited to meet all of the other girls.
Yeah. It'd be so cool. Yeah. So we've all seen the journeys, and then you backstage, we're just like, and to do it together.
I know, yes. It'll be fun.
Yeah, don't forget about me there. Come on. So have you made friends or lost friends during this journey, or both maybe?
Yeah, no, I think my friends have been amazing. I've actually been, this might come off bad, but I've been surprised. I know I have incredible friends, but just everyone's just gone above and beyond in terms of being like, whenever we want to hang out, they're like, no, don't worry, we'll just have it at home, we'll just bring your own food. I've been struggling a little bit when food's in front of me, I can't say no. I've been really lucky, everyone's been really supportive.
Tips for first timers from what you've learned so far?
But I think the way that you've coached me through it in terms of like, there's not been anything where we've just been like 100% cold turkey. Like for the last year, we've pretty much slowly just reduced everything ever so slightly. Every couple of weeks, you make a change, and I think that people are just like, oh, I don't know how you can do any of that, and it's like, well, you know, 1 month you kind of take out one thing, 1 month you take out another thing, and so you actually kind of get to a point where it's not that bad. And posing early, like I'm so glad, even especially now, like this last week, I've really struggled to have the energy to pose, but I'm feeling quite confident in it, and if we'd like only just started now, I feel like
crazy, right? Okay, question 11 and our last question for now, but what has been the most rewarding part of your journey so far?
I think just proving to myself that I can stick to it. I think for a long time I used to get really annoyed at myself, like if I'd have the, you know, extra takeaways, whatever, I'd just be like, oh my gosh, why am I so useless? Why can't I just stick to it? And I still kind of have that. I had a lolly or something. I've been good this past week. But before I went on my last calorie drop, like that he had lollies in his gym, and I'd often just like pick one. And I was like, why can I just not say no? And he's like, are you joking? Like, you're the most self-controlled person ever. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's true. Like, I was focusing heaps on like the failure, but actually overall we've been doing really well. But I think just like, proving that I can, if I want to do something, I can do it, and that's just been super rewarding. Learned a lot about myself.
There's a few things going on between now and the show. Obviously, Bekah will just be grinding away, and we'll be making little adjustments towards that, like sort of 4 weeks out mark. 4 to 3 weeks out, we're going to be cutting other things out of her diet, which is going to be the hardest bit, but we're going to be so close, it won't even matter. Her training will come down in intensity. Lots of things will be changing for Bekah, but there is another 3 comps before our comp.
Yeah.
So we've got the Wellington one, the Christchurch one, and the Palmy one, all supposed to be quite big shows, and then we've got our Waikatos, and then 2 weeks after internationals, which we will both be going to apparently, so we'll be fine. We're going to qualify. So Waikatos is more like stage time experience for us, and just getting used to being up there because it is a regional show and we qualify for nationals, but there's not enough competitors, we're all going to qualify, so it's going to be fun, right?
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah,
So
I am really excited.
we're going to head off to the gym. We're going to get ourselves all set up for the shoot. I'll take you through and show you guys the gym as well. And then maybe we'll do another vlog as well, sometime closer to the show, and then maybe one after for you as well. So you guys can catch up on what we're up to. Alright, we'll see you soon, guys.
It's so nice.
The guys are really cool, so
And the lighting's good.
yeah.
We like the lighting.
I'm just gonna do some posing.
Just do some posing. I'll put some of that in here as well, just so you can see Bekah posing a little bit. But after that, we'll pretty much wrap up the vlog for this one. But we'll do another one. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And don't forget to leave us a comment if you want to see what we want to post, what you want us to post in the next vlog for Bekah.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. So a little bit of posing, and then we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!